Hello internet, hello people. So I'm at my storage and this is just a few of the rackets that I have. And Wilson is coming out with a new line and a beautiful color to one of the original Pro Staffs. And I did a video that's called New Rackets Are a Scam. And one of the reasons that I said that is because you're buying rackets that pretty much weigh the same, have the same balance, and it's just history repeating itself. What's old is new, what's new is old. They just keep going around in circles with these rackets, saying that, oh well, it's got new technology and it has new stuff and it's the greatest racket ever, and really it's made from the same material. They just change it up, a little molecular difference here and a molecular difference there, and a molecule or whatever you want to call it, and it's a whole new racket. I know I'm talking sense and gibberish, I know that. So but when I was a jeweler, and we would make a diamond, like, not me, but a diamond was made in a factory, they would say, well, a 58 facet diamond is normal. But if you give it 2 more cuts, well, now it's a fancy cut. So let's give it 60 facets instead of 58, and we can call it something new, something different. And that's exactly what's going on with these new tennis rackets, guys. I'm a type of guy that I'm an environmentalist. I think, used is good. You can put a new grip on it, put new strings, and it's a brand new racket. Because in the end, what do you hit the ball with? That's right, the strings. So what I'm going to show you right here is, this is a racket that was really popular in the day. It's called the K Factor. You can see it right there, it says K Factor. And everybody had to have this racket when it first came out. And when you read the specs, so if I turn this around, it is 10 ounces unstrung, 5 points head light, and it's a 16 by 19 pattern. It's 27 inches and it's a 95-inch head, I think. So guess what? 95-inch head is back nowadays. It used to be that everybody wanted a 100 square inch racket, and by the way, that's what the top players play with, 100 inch, not 95. 95 is what everybody wants for control. So let me go on to, oh yes, here's a racket. Do you remember that color that Wilson came out with that changes colors? Ooh, guess what? It's been done before. This is a 20-year-old racket, and then now they're coming out with a new line with a new color. And it's like a beautiful gold. Guess what? Prince did it. Back in the day, it was already done, guys. It was already done. Here's the color. Look how beautiful this racket looks. And this is a limited edition Prince, by the way. Look at that color, how it just shines in the sun there. Look at that. And this is a beautiful bronze gold. And this is an international 110. So that means the head is a 110, okay? So when they went from wood, they went to aluminum, and I think this is aluminum, and then they went from aluminum to graphite. And graphite is where we're at now, graphite. Now this is a high modulus hypercarbon graphite, which means it's very light. But guess what the head size on this very popular old school Wilson 5.3 is? It is a 95-inch, and it is even balance, 95-inch head, 16 by 19 pattern. This one does weigh about 9.5 ounces, so it's quicker to swing. Look what it says: ultimate power, lightness, and strength. So, but when we go into these old school rackets, there's one here that I saw earlier. It was really cool. Well, we all know about the radical flex points. Look at this. This is a beautiful racket. Now this one was the speed of light. It actually has a hole, and I don't know if you can see there. Yeah, there it is, but you can see right through it. It's supposed to flex right there when you hit the ball, so it gives it a little bit of a catapult. And this flex point was very popular, and that's what they're doing now. They're saying, well, it flexes at the head, it flexes at at 3 and at 9, and 3. And guess what? We were already doing that. It's just that head was doing it a long time ago. So again, what's old is new again. What's new is old. Now this one's an 18 by 20 pattern. Okay, I thought it was 16 by 19. It's not. I can tell by the bottom there. So, but this did come in 16 by 19 as well. Very popular racket, still here. You can buy this racket on eBay. Any of these rackets you could buy for under 60 bucks, and you're going to be making a steal. But everybody is about, the new color, and oh my God, what is new this year? What did you come out with now? Yeah, right. Okay, I'm trying to find this one racket that I saw. It's a very good racket. Not this one. This is a good racket too. These are the O ports, and guess what? The specs on this. Let's see the specs. Okay, it's it's 300 grams. Most rackets are 300 grams to 315. 27 inch, 11.5 ounces. Okay, and it's a 16 by 19 string pattern. Same weight, same everything as the new rackets, guys. And you can get this for like maybe 10-15 bucks. Not very expensive. What do you think about that? That's crazy, huh? All right, now here's another interesting racket that was very popular. This is the oversized one, which is, they don't do oversized anymore, and they really should, because that's really more for the recreational player and the you know, not the this is a radical, a head radical. Everybody loved this paint job. Look at that. It's a beautiful orange, almost a metallic. Smarter racket, better game. And it's a real good racket. It's very stiff right here, very stiff, and it's flexible on top. Does that sound familiar, guys? But yeah, you can pick up this racket right now for maybe 40-50 bucks on the internet, depending on the condition. But this is a 110, so it has a bigger sweet spot. And I wish that the manufacturers would go back to, you know, giving us a choice, not just 95 and 100 and 102. I mean, these are 110. A lot of players, older players, would get more power from it. Not as strong players, you know, skinnier adults, I don't want to, you know, for lack of a better word, would not hit as hard. And this is the great equalizer. And rackets like this, like Prince used to make these rackets. Look at that, carbon fiber before carbon fiber was a thing. Look how beautiful this racket is. The TT Cloud, and then it has the tungsten on top, you know, to give it that bigger sweet spot. I mean, they had it all in the old days. They had it right. If you look right here, you can see how the strings move on the bottom. You see how that the grommet is kind of forgiving there? They do that on purpose so that you have a higher sweet spot. And it even says here, look, expansion spot, because those are higher. And look at these here. They're not as these are more solid, those grommets, versus these blue ones that are more freely moved. So you would get a huge sweet spot off this 110 racket. It's true what they say, they don't make them like they used to. And by the way, I'm going to show you something here. If you look over there, see that bag right there? I have more rackets there and under there and more. There's a Babolat bag under there. I have hundreds of rackets. My wife's like, get rid of them. But I can't. I love them all. I love all my rackets. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you that the new rackets are a scam. They really are. I would go vintage, guys. I would shop. I would look on the internet, wherever you can get them. You can even contact me if you want. And I can sell you a few of these, because there's some limited editions in here, guys. This one too, look at this one. Prince, the Warrior 100. Beautiful racket. Look how it's got that black and chrome color. Beautiful racket. Anyways, like, subscribe, follow. Look at my other videos. Tell me what you think. I'm trying to grow this channel, guys. Help me out. Thank you. Bye-bye.